Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a review of Okitsura. Fell in love with the Okinawa girl. Can't understand what she's saying. Episode 5. Now, I like to make a note before I do this video. I know the show aired on Saturday. I didn't get a chance to watch it, do a review on it. But, since another episode is coming this Saturday, I figured I should get this out the way because tomorrow is the other rom-com, which is the tsundere love between the two. I'm marrying a girl I can't understand, that I hate, that one I'm covering on a regular basis. I'm covering that. But I want to talk about the Okinawa anime for just a bit before I do this episode 5 review. 4 episodes in, this is one of many shows that has a lot of misunderstandings. You see, every anime has a misunderstanding. Sometimes it happens in 1 episode, maybe even 2, 3 if you're lucky, 4 episodes, okay. And in some cases, you have a misunderstanding moment, and some are like, oh my God. Now, when it comes to misunderstandings, it happened in 1 episode, and then about 2 episodes later, another misunderstanding. Every anime has that kind of misunderstanding thing, and it doesn't happen like every episode. But this Okinawa anime, I'm gonna tell you, this is 100% misunderstanding in every episode. And I'm not bad mouthing it. I'm not never said I was, but looking at this show is 100 misunderstanding. Now, there are some people that drop in this series all because of they don't know what's going on in this world of the Okinawa. I feel like this Okinawa anime is its own state. You know what I mean? Like its own state full of misunderstandings. And if you want to live in Okinawa, go right ahead. You see, I told you before and I'll say it again. I prefer Hokkaido over Okinawa. Not because they're Hokkaido gals. I mean, like, yeah, the gals are way hotter than the Okinawa gals. But the Hokkaido gals, I love the snow. I'm a cold person than a summer person. So yeah, I'll take Hokkaido over Okinawa any day of the week. But I rest my case. Now, honest now, I gotta go to work, but I just want to get this video out the way before I forget. And I probably won't get a chance to do it today. I mean, you probably gonna get this video probably like later afternoon, probably evening, depending on what I'm doing. But rest assured you, I'm gonna talk about it. So let's get right to it, the review of episode 5 of this, because there's not much to say in this episode. Once again, it's not much to say. Okay, so we're 4 months and talk about a time loop. Like, I think in this episode 5 review, I'm just gonna start off with this. We're not even like a huge time skip, and it's already like last day of school. It's 4 months now. It's like summer vacation. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah. We're literally like 4 months away, guys. And it's already summer vacation. Sorry for the interruption. So, how do I put this episode in a completely nutshell? A date episode and a misunderstanding. Nakamura is... Okay, the reason I'm talking low because I can't talk loud. But let me just say this. Nakamura, I respect you, man. I really do. You got this enthusiastic personality. But if someone says you use the bathroom, you have to translate what they meant. Because if you go into the bathroom, feel like you're going to the bathroom, the guy, like, you gotta. And when you sneeze, it sounds like you're saying, this whole dynamic structure of the Okinawa culture is so freaking confusing to me sometimes. Every time I watch this Okinawa anime. Like, this show is particularly mostly on the misunderstandings and what to do in Okinawa. And I'm okay with that. That's good. But Nakamura's case, I mean, like, I gotta figure this guy out. How a guy like him wants to go to Okinawa at the first place. Not only that, and I'm like, you got Google Translate. Nakamura has Google Translate. You can Google Translate things. It's like, did you not know the culture of Okinawa? And I'm not dissing Okinawa culture, but I'm just saying, You should know the pros and cons when going to Okinawa. You're the one misunderstanding MC of the entire freaking island. It's a one person. I feel bad for this guy. Funny, but I feel bad for the guy. Like, this guy is in the place of Okinawa and don't know nothing about it. Did he not study it? Did he know what he was getting himself into? Like, what the hell? I'm sorry, I'm going off the page here. So, now Kana. Now, this is Kana's time going in English. Kana, you know, got his number and all that stuff. And then, they waited for a bus stop, but they did not. Misunderstandings, once again, got on the bus, misunderstanding again, and they go on a date, a date, and shopping for clothes. And it's funny, I didn't realize when you shop at Okinawa, there's like a different aspect when you're wearing a shirt. So if you wear like this kind of shirt, it's like your business attire. If you wear this shirt, you're kind of like this. I'm like, wow. Even in Okinawa, even with clothes, it tells you if you're a senior person or a worker. That's too much going on. I legit can't. I mean, I thought they all have the same Hawaiian shirts, but now I know the difference between this Hawaiian shirt and this shirt. They have a lot, but this is Kana's expression of going on a date. This is Kana's first step into the date. Because if you go back to all the episodes up to now, Kana has been getting feelings to Nakamura, and that Kana is showing a lot of feelings. I mean, we're not surprised up to this moment that Kana is showing mad love for Nakamura. Not showing, but again, this is a date episode. We all agree this is a date episode. But my girl Kana, look, I'm supporting Kana in this season. I know that I gotta be patient. I know I gotta be patient without this series. I know I am. And when it comes to rom-coms, I'm a patient guy. Just like with Rent a Girlfriend, I'm very patient. I'm looking at Kana, and she pulling up and she doing everything to get close to Nakamura. I mean, they got the phone. She got the phone number. She translating everything. I mean, like, what can you say about this girl? What can you say? She's doing everything to make herself be more likable, and she's one of many most likable characters this season. But getting closer to Nakamura, this was a fantastic episode. I mean, they're going on a date, and Nakamura didn't even know that. Nakamura is one of those MCs Nakamura is one of those MCs that don't see the writing on the wall, that Kana has a crush on you. Like, he's one of many MC guys that does not realize that the girl has a crush on you. That's normal in anime. That's normal. But come on. And Kana's one of many anime girls who's scared to confess to the guy, I have a crush on you. Like, but yeah, a date episode. First half was a date episode, a misunderstanding date episode, and I loved it. Then the second half was just another misunderstanding anime. I mean, another misunderstanding with him with the kids, and and they had this kind of thing, like they wouldn't, when they say it has a little translation to it. But we got to see Hina's mom. We got to see the grandma. I say mom, the grandma, into this mix. But again, the second half was a misunderstanding moment. Now, I really can't cover the second half of that, so I can't cover it. But the second half was just another misunderstanding full of moments that you make like, oh my God, this is funny. But I can't cover most of it. But overall, this was a good episode. A very good episode. I can see why people drop in this episode, because it's not rom-com. This is mostly, every episode is a misunderstanding for this guy, and it's funny that way. The comedy is mostly like 90% of the comedy and 10% romance. We just seen the comedy parts of Nakamura being this kind-hearted, misunderstanding guy, and Kana's role into this romance added to the fuel to the fire a little bit, trying to boost up her likability, because we all like Kana more than Hina, and I get that. I'm rooting for Kana at this moment. I thought Hina was gonna. I don't know if Hina's gonna show any love interest later on. I don't know. Based on what I'm looking at, Hina is like a tour guide to Okinawa. Whereas Kana is a love interest to many others. So I'm rooting for Kana as we speak, like this much to Hina. So let's see where this goes. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to do a video of this again, probably like Sunday. So bear with me on this, on my part-time doing videos here. Bear with me. So thank you for watching my review. I gotta hit to work, and I'll see you soon.